Hello everyone, welcome back to the Ninja Coders. So I hope you all are doing well and studying you are well. So previously we see the operators things, what is the unary operator, binary operators, and what is the relational operators. There are lots of operators are there. So we see plus, minus, and modular operators things. So uh, previously we just run this program and then see the output of this program, but we didn't use that practically. Just only run this program and then see how it's working. So now today the agenda is this one is the Java lecture 4. You all, if you follow, you know. So yeah, so our agenda is today is conditional, and inside the condition there are if, else if, switch, break. These things we have to know. So there is conditional. In this condition is what, like let's suppose if outside is raining, then you will take the umbrella, otherwise you didn't take the umbrella from the home. So this is what, this is a condition. If outside is the raining, then only you can take the umbrella, otherwise you don't. So this things is what is, one is the some condition. So this one condition is using these operators only we can complete or run. So in this condition what we use, we have boolean things, true or false. If outside is raining, it's mean true, so you can take the umbrella, otherwise you cannot. So there is if else statement are there. So let's do one thing. I have this for you. Let's I written some Java. When ask someone interviewer like what is the condition, so you have to something is tell. So that's why little bit you have to also this thing have to knowledge about that, so you can easily tell them interviewer, so they will not judge you in interview, so they can that okay, he is studied or she is studied or not. So let's see what's the in Java, the concept often referred to as conditioning is actually called conditional statement or conditionals. These are feature in the Java language that allow your program to perform different action depending on whether a condition is true or false, which is previously told. Is it true or is it false? Based upon that, it will run the condition. Whole the condition is based upon the condition only. Conditional. If else, there are lots of conditions are present in the Java. So there are many conditions like if else condition, else if condition, and nested if else condition, and switch case, and ternary condition. Ternary condition is used like when you want to sort your in sorter form, you have to write something condition, just line check only in one liner, so you can use ternary conditions. Okay. So yeah, don't waste your time wasting your time and just coming with directly into IntelliJ idea, so that I can directly show you the practical things, so you can better catch the point what I'm trying to say. So okay, so you previously see this one things, these things equals to, not equals to, greater than, less than, greater than, equal to, less than, equal to. So today I can use this one in practical way. Okay, so let's do one thing. Go to IntelliJ idea. Let's continue with new folder. And yeah, one more thing, you want like in Java lecture 4, Java lecture 5, like numbering wise, or you have to little bit numbering, and plus also the you have to just mention that in comment section, so I will understand that what type of file structure you have want. Like I simply check Java lecture 0, 1, 3, 4 like that only, or I can write like if else or some condition, full detail, like full detail naming convention I use. So please comment down on below, so I can understand that what kind of file structure you want, so I can better deliver to you in GitHub. Okay, so yeah, so don't wasting time, let's start. So Java lecture 05. Okay, it's one fifth lecture. lecture is there. So yeah, so public static void main, is it? Yeah. So if we previously see that what we need, we have to print if else condition. So let's if there is raining, then you can take the umbrella, otherwise you can't. If there is weekend, then you will go for the party, otherwise you will stay in home, or otherwise you go to the office, like that. This one is if else condition or else if condition. If multiple conditions are there, like if there is weekend, you can go for the party, or if there is not weekend, then you can go for the office. If your if you didn't want to go office, not the what we say party, so you will stay in home. If your hybrid policy is done, then you will again stay in the room only. So this in else if condition is there. Okay, so that thing. So firstly we can run the if condition. So what is if? Let's do one thing. So firstly write the if condition here. Yeah, if condition, so that you can easily suppose. Yeah, first we have to declare one variable int a, and equals to let's suppose 20. Let's suppose 20, and then int b equals to 18. Let's set 18. Okay, and like here in condition, what you have to put inside the condition, so you want to put inside the curly brace. So what you want to put? X is great. Okay, x not a, I have a, so a is greater than b. A is greater than b. I am asking for the compiler. So is it true or false? Let's suppose I am not thinking anything about the what the output or not. So first I write a is greater than b. Here is that I write yes, a is greater than b. So and else condition. Wait just a second, I will write the else condition later. So first check, a is greater than b. A is 20 and b is 18. So here is showing that a is greater than b. B is smaller than A. Yes, is it right? So when I run this one, let's make sure you can run this program on using first time using double click or right click, using that, so that can be current file will be run, otherwise previous one is only running. So here you see, yes, A is greater than B. Is this correct? So if I change this one as a less than, it will be condition will be false. So here is, when I run this, there is nothing will be print. Wait just a second, here you see there is nothing will be printed here. So why? Because condition is meet, condition is didn't meet here. So condition it didn't meet, so this one is directly skip this block, this one block, this one from here to here, because why? There this condition is not satisfied here. So when I write there else condition, so else condition I write, and then I print out a is here is, I can again change this into previous one. So yeah, so it's now okay. Let's do one thing. Here is no, a is not greater than b. Okay, so if I run this one, so you will see this block is only running because its condition is not true. So I have to change this one into that. So I have to increase this one. Let's do 22. So 22, then it will be criteria will be false, and no is not greater than. You see here, no, a is not greater than b. A is not greater than b. Its condition is true, suggesting is true. So do one thing, here we got a debugger thing, so we can easily check where the compiler will be going and how can it be running. Let's do one thing. Alright, yeah, add one debugger here, so will we get the all whole point what the how it can be running in backend. So okay, so here I mention one debug and one here checklist is there and one is here. So when I choose this one debugger, so this will be showing their option. That's you can see a is equal to 20 and b is equal to 22. Here the value will be assigned to that a is equal to 20 and b is equal to 22. So value will be assigned properly. That's why if I resume this one using this resume, and this one is for the stop and this one for again the restart the debugger. Okay, so I can resume this one, so you will see printing that one. I have to little bit. Okay, okay, you see no, a is not greater than b. You see a is not greater than b, a is greater than b. So here is the again condition is all the initialization will be done. Here a is greater than b, so a is greater than b, so a is greater than b, then it will be goes into the else block. No, a is not greater than b, so directly it can be comes into their place, this place. No, a is not greater than b. Let's run this. So no, a is greater than b. Okay, why this happened? Because you see there firstly he assigned all the value into that, and here is checking that a is greater than b or not is getting not greater than b. So according to that it can criteria will be satisfied, and then it will be directly goes into the else block, and this one is be written directly here. So let's do one more time so you can better understand. Here is assignment value is done, assigning thing is done. Here is blackout, because why this one is blackout? Because this one is not printing here. Yes, a is not greater than b because it's blackout, because this condition is false. So it will be directly print into this one, because this one you see here, this one is highlighted and this one is fully blackout. So that's why it's running, and it will be run this one only, this block, else block only, and if block will be skipped due to condition criteria. So if I resume this one again, you will see no, a is not greater than b. If I can do one thing, if I again increase this value, so then you will see here what happened. You see again all the value will be assignment is done. Now you see that this else block is be blackout, and this one is highlighting that yes, this one is running at this time, and this one is blackout because this one I don't want now. Okay, because this one will not, I don't want. So let's do, it's okay. You got it, I think, this debugger point. Yes, a is greater than b and disconnected from the target VM virtual machine. So okay, you see the debugger point also, what is the debugger and how we can use this debugger. We can, if you want separate things from the debugger, how can this debugger will be more useful after when I starting the for loop or while loop things, then it will debugger will be more helpful. So this can be easily see that what value when come and when out and where the value is printing. So all the things will be helpful at that time. Debugger will be help to see that how can it will be gradually condition matching and then all the things according to that. Okay, so next I have to start. So I have completed this if else block. So there is one more block if else block, and this one is simple if else block. But if I want nested if else block, so nested, what nested is means, like inside the if condition there is one more condition to check, and then after will be else condition is there. So inside if condition there is many more another condition will be checked, and then these things will be happened. So inside the if condition lots of conditions more are available in that, so that will called as a nested if else conditions. Okay, so let's suppose take a one example. I will comment it down here, comment, so for you refer. So currently I have int a square. Let's suppose we take a boolean. Okay, boolean boolean equals to, not boolean equals to voter id. Let's suppose take voter id, voter id voter id equals to true. So main game is there is only for true or false. If condition is true, then only the condition will be execute, otherwise it will be not execute. That's okay, so only main game is for that only. hmm. Is it true, then it will be execute, otherwise it will be not execute, it will be goes to the else block. Okay, so that's okay. So take one example now. Think about what. So voting system, let's suppose there one a person that is already 18th, this year he is younger than 18 or 18 is. So want what, he is eligible for vote. But if a person have eligible for vote but they have not the voter id card, so how can he can vote? He can't, no. So let's do this one only, this example. Let's do one thing. Age is, I have already b, int b have 18 value. Okay, so let's do one thing. B, so if a is equal to not a is equal to, if a is greater than equals to 18. Okay, here is what I'm trying to say. You can think. Here I am trying to say that a is greater than or equal to 18, 18 and greater than 18, 18 and 20, 30, 50, whatever the value, but greater than or equal to 18 only, then it will be execute, otherwise it will be not execute. Okay, if a is greater than or equal to, equal, not less than. If I write here 17, then it will not execute. If this is 18 or greater than 18, then only it will be execute. It's okay, it's clear. Yeah, I hope it's clear. So condition is showing that. So and inside the condition there is one more condition, is that you have let's suppose your criteria is fulfilling, that your age condition is fulfilling, that will your age will be right 18 or greater than 18. So you are, one condition is passed. So one more condition is that you have voter id card, or directly you go to the voter center and showing that telling that person I am 18, I want to vote. That's that's false, that is not correct. You can't vote, so you have to voter id card also. So here I will add one more condition, like that if vote, voter id, voter id, what voter id I have, what true, I have voter id true. So true. So inside true, so I write one condition here inside, and this will be voter id is true. So shout, print that one, you are you are you are eligible for voting. ठीक है, is it done? And now else condition is there. Here is else condition. Else is condition is that shout, you have One condition is more that you have not the voter ID card only, but you are 18. So is this also a false condition? So here I write you have not you have not voter ID voter ID card. So you can't vote. This one, sorry, please go home and sleep. Not this thing I will write. Okay. So here is else part is done. So if condition is here and there is if condition. So in this else condition is one more else condition is I can write here that shout and your shout is your value, not your value, your age is less than 18. So you can't vote. Easy. So let's do one thing. Try run this one. Okay. Here we see. Let's do one thing. One thing is that array. Here see. If a is greater than 18, which is correcting, which is true, a is greater than or 18. So it will check inside the voter ID card. This person is greater than 18 or 18 will be checked that is this person have voter ID card or not. If this have voter ID card also, then will be print you are eligible for voting. Go and vote. If there is here person is have not the voter ID card, so this one condition is going for the else condition. This one is going for the else condition that you have not the voter ID card. Sorry for this time. You can go and make the voter ID and then again come. Then I will you are eligible for the voting. So this one condition is also true, so this one is not printing. So and then this condition, if a person have not 18, let's suppose have 17, so that condition only this one will printed that your age is not satisfying this for the vote, so you have to come in next year so that you can eligible. Okay, so let's run this one. Okay, and then see it's running. Yeah, you are eligible for voting. For why? Because you have voter ID card also. If I can do this thing, false. You are 18, but you have not the voter ID card. So the condition will be what you run. You are not eligible for vote. You see, have not voter ID card. Sorry, it's running here. You have not voter ID card is running. So the condition is running for inside this one because one condition is already true. So goes inside the condition. This will be also false. Then only come into this one. So this one is also done. Voter ID. Sorry, you have not the voter ID card. Even if you are so firstly, if I change this one 17, then this will not check for this condition, directly comes here and then flipped you are not eligible for that. Okay, so run this. You see you have not voter ID card. Sorry, it's again running. Why it's running? Is greater than or equal to 70. Okay, 17 is here. Here I am not changing. It's I can change. Is there 18? Not I can write there 17. So that can be years. You can see directly here printing that your age is less than 18, so you can't print. So you can't vote. So here you see your age is less than 18, so you can't vote. Okay. So you can understand this point. I hope this will clear for the nested if else condition. Inside the if condition there is one more if condition. If you want one more if condition here, like inside if one more condition, so that will three if else nested if loop. So you in depends on condition and what's the depends on the process, like what type of you have to execution things. So one more thing, if you want to add, like you have voter ID card and this one thing, and then it depends on your mood also. If you want to vote or your mood is okay, then you will go, otherwise you can't go. So there, these things is silly things we can add on that, and we can check at the criteria for the voting ID system. So is this one is okay? So I write here, comment down a little bit, and I write here what, nested, nested, nested if else condition. Condition is it okay? Okay. And one more here is that boolean. So I here comment again and print that if else condition is there. Okay, here is if else condition, here is nested if else condition, and second one I have, let's do one thing, I am again commenting it down so you can't be problem to see code. Okay, so it's done commenting, and then I will run one more. So if else done, nested if else also done, and then one more thing is that switch condition. Okay, switch condition like switch, which is switch condition is like switching the case. Switch condition is like let's do one practical on that. Um, like you take example, day two. Let's suppose 7 day in a week. In a week, 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. So conditioning that there is take one as a Monday, two as a Tuesday, three as a Thursday, like that, Wednesday, like that only. Okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday as a, so I can write that one as a switch case. So let's one thing, mm, let's suppose int day equals to 3, third day, which is called Sunday we are not taking, Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday. So this one is print as Wednesday. Why? Let's do switch condition. So I can write their switch statement. Here is switch, and switch, inside the switch where we can validate using the day. Day is our 3. So in here I write day, and there is putting here, and I write here case. Case equals to 1. Case equals to 1. So what is the case equals to 1? I can write here is south today, uh, today today's day is Monday, and then second one, case 1 is done, and then after make sure you have to put what, you can put a break statement. Are you thinking that what is the break system? This one is that, let's do one thing, first complete the code and then after I will explain. Okay, case 1 is done. Case 2, okay, case 2 out. Let's copy this thing. Today's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday done. Okay, Tuesday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then case 2, and after that again a break statement, and then case 3, case 3, case 3 south, control B. Today is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Wednesday. Okay, is it okay? So one more thing, I write one more break statement. Yeah, and also I write case 4 out. Today is Wednesday, Thursday. Yes, sir. Thursday, Thursday. So, and then again break, and then this one is done. And one more is that you have to write default case. What is default? Default is just default out, and out is here. Condition is not matched. Condition is not match. Okay, condition is not matched. So what is this? What I'm trying to do? Int day is 3. We have check is that we have 3. So we are checking that switch. What the switch condition is that day 1 is the Monday, day 2 is a Tuesday, day 3 as a Wednesday, and day 4 as a Thursday, and continue. The condition is not matched. So default case is one is that when this four condition case, these four case are not matched, then only this default scenario will be run in any way. It can be run if there is no condition will be satisfied as a case 1 2 3 4. This one fourth one condition is not satisfied. If I can, I write there 5, so there is no 5 statement, so there is showing printing that default option that condition is not matched. So, and one what break is break option. So break is that after that it will print. If I print here according to condition, print that Tuesday is Wednesday, it will be print. But after, if there is break is condition is not there, so then it will be also print as Thursday, and then condition is not matched, it will be also printed that one also. So if there is break statement is not there, so that's why we use break statement, so that can be compiler know that okay, condition is done and I will printing is also done, so I have to stop there. So that's why we use break statement. So let's run this one. Okay, and then today is Wednesday, condition is matched as a 3, case number 3. So you see, and if I can do this 5 or anything which is not present in the condition, so it will be showing as a default condition, which is condition is not matched. You see, is it same? Condition is not matched. And yeah, and one more thing, your let's suppose I do 2. If I remove this break statement from there, comment down and comment down, comment down, then you see what happened. See, today is from the here Tuesday, printed there Tuesday, and after also printed the Wednesday, Thursday, and condition is not matched. All the, if I remove from there, then it will be stop from only in Thursday area. Just a second. You see, Thursday, stop in the Thursday. So that's why it's important to use break statement. Okay. So now I hope you can got it the point of my. If you want a practical session, like there is some exercise session, so please comment me down. And one more thing, if you want this like theme things, like how it's appearing like that, and how the color point and how the file structure and file logos are there, these logos are looking some different and mine is different, so please comment me down. I will make sure create a separate video for the IntelliJ IDEA VS Code and whatever you want. I will make sure that I can deliver to you, so your ID will be also looking like that and looking like good. Okay, so yeah, today's for that only condition things is done. And make sure you can comment me down and suggest me if there is any issue with my teaching style, so I will make sure it will be better delivered to next time. Okay, and yeah, if you want these notes and you need this code section, so please comment me down. I will be make sure I will upload the repository and update the repository also. And yeah, keep learning, keep growing, keep happy, and then make sure take a good job. First priority is take a good job, because today's market scenario is, you see, TCS will be also trying to lay off. So yeah, all are layoff. TCS is like sarkari naukri, which we know, government job like that. This one company will be also trying to lay off. So you think that market scenario, how is the market scenario? So properly study and focus on the study. Don't waste your time. As soon as possible, or whatever you want to study, as faster than as fast you can study, and take the one job and proud on yourself. Okay, bye bye, take care, have a nice day. Done.